Happy Thursday, everyone. Today is Data Talk Thursdays with Dan. We'll be right back with today's topic. Welcome back. Today's topic is Drop It Like It's Hot. Now, many of you all may know that that's a Snoop Dogg song that was really popular in the 2000s. But that song really describes what's happening currently in the housing market. Think about leveling a picture on a wall. You may have a crooked picture, so you take your level and put it up against the wall to make sure that it is accurate and balanced. Now, that's what's happening currently in the market. You may have seen some articles about the recession. You may have seen some articles about a bottoming out of the market or even predictions of a future crash of the market. I don't expect those things to happen, but what I would describe what's happening right now is a leveling of the market. Now, a few articles I've seen recently are again describing this market correction. In fortune.com, it mentions the housing market correction just took a new turn. This other article here in CNBC, it describes for millions of renters, housing is really impacting their budget. And then this article from USA Today discusses again home sales bottoming out and is asking, are home buyers now calling the shots in the 2023 housing market? Now, unfortunately, home buyers are still not calling the shots. We are in a seller's market, and that won't change for quite some time. Whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, that is dictated by the inventory. We've been well below the necessary amount of inventory for quite some time, so it continues to be a seller's market. So, as a home buyer, you'll have to adjust to what's happening with this leveling and this correction of the market. Here are a few things to be aware of in general that you might keep in mind as you start your housing search in 2023. Number one, prices lowering doesn't mean that the market is cooling off. Number two, a reduction in prices doesn't mean that the market is bottoming out either. Thirdly, buyer demand and seller supply will continue to impact the market. And then lastly, what you experience in one market may not be the same experience as someone in a different market. So if we think about the Kansas City metro area, I live in the Kansas City metro area. And what's happening right now in our metro area, I've seen some homes drop their price, but not drastically. What's happening is, for one, we're entering a new spring selling season soon. So we have a lack of inventory for the spring season, but that will likely change come March and April. But that still may not lower the prices. What's going to be happening, you'll see, as we begin to enter our spring selling season, you may see a temporary spike in some prices, You may have some eager sellers who want to take advantage of the spring frenzy. But as buyers begin to actually walk those properties, begin to see the imperfections in homes, compare what's on the market to what they may have seen late in 2022, they may decide to wait until something better, a better deal comes on the market. And that's how most buyers will shop. They want to get the biggest bang for their buck, especially with interest rates being at the level that they are. A year and a half ago, many people were able to purchase a home at 3% or less. We're at an average now of roughly 6 or 6.5%. That drastically changes your budget as a buyer. So, the market that you live in your city, when it's time for you to begin that home search, check different areas. Don't be tied to just one location in that city. You may be able to find a better deal just outside the city limits. So, this market downturn, I again describe that as a leveling. Again, think about that picture on the wall. You may have a crooked picture. You take that level, put it against the wall, and then that picture